Hello! Today in our measuring desktop is a product to which vendors usually don't pay due attention, belong carelessly, in other words by the residual principle. It would seem it isn't a big deal to give a signal from an output of the standard head on an input of the amplifier, two transformers, a few resistors, and the issue is resolved. And costs such a high-level adapter, a penny, and works for the same amount. And if you want anything else, especially as head unit is getting better in the modern cars, but they still don't have line outputs. As a variant of Cirrus decision, let's examine an audio signal converter MD-Lab sq6. As it is written on the official website, the device differs in careful attitude to a precise signal, so we are going to see it. The product is supplied in modest but a neat white box without any ornaments except for marker sign, but it seems like creativity of the storekeeper, dealer or somebody else from a delivery chain. Inside, except the device, we find the user's manual and company's logo sticker. The device is made very thoroughly. The massive frame is from aluminium with a pronounced ribbing. Though why it has radiator's ribs, it isn't much clear as it consumes a little only 210 mA, and it won't overheat even if to make the tin case. But anyway, it is very pleasant to take it in hand. You feel reliability, at least mechanical. The frame size isn't too large, according to the manufacturer, 160 by 121 by 47 mm. From one side of the frame, screw terminals are located. High-level inputs of the front channel, right and left. High-level inputs of the surround channels, right and left. Power connectors, plus and minus. Remote input and remote output. If head unit has no output control, the remote input of our device must be connected to the minus supply. In this case, when the input signal is supplied, the control signal remote appears automatically on the device output. From the other side of the frame, we find output RCA slots. Front, right and left. Back, right and left. And one more back, right and left, marked as subwoofer output. On the top, we can see level regulators for each pair of channels. As the device gives 15 volts of root mean square current to the amplifier, it is necessary to have an opportunity to regulate the output signal value for levels coordination. Regulators are without ratchet, but in the mid position each has a latch. By the way, all measurements were carried out exactly in this position. Switching on and overload indicators are located in the same place. The device is easily stripped down. First, it is necessary to unscrew the screws, fixing end panels, and to screw nuts with RCA slots. Then, to delete warranty stickers that automatically will deprive you of a warranty. By the way, its warranty period is 12 months. Then, to remove the front panel and together with the top box to pull out all the construction from the frame. And here is lock, stock and barrel in all the beauty. As you can see, it is made carefully and soundly, I would say in a word, strongly. During the preparation for measurements, there was a question: how to give a signal on a high-level input? We need the symmetric antiphase signal of quite high level. Don't forget that the output of the head unit, amplifier which has to work with this transformer, is implemented in a bridge circuit. The easiest way was to take the amplifier, to connect it by the bridge and to give a signal to the measuring device. Especially that we've had 4-channel AM/MB4 from the same MD-Lab from our last review, so let's see how they will get on. For measurements, we use the precise audio interface M-Audio Delta 192. Start the measurements. Connect to power and give plus 12 volts on the remote input. The supply voltage during the measurements was 12.6 volts. The current consumed by the device was 210 mA. Our transformer has no filters, and AFC in all 6 channels is linear in the range from 20 Hz to 30 kHz. All 6 diagrams are identical. Subwoofer channels in this regard differ nothing from the others. For the main measurements, traditionally is used a non-programmed right mark audio analyzer. with measuring of harmonic coefficient is turned out more interesting than with AFC. Last time we measured the amplifier perimeters, which is now included in a measuring circuit. These perimeters were received from the amplifier operation per 4 ohms loading. Now its loading is in the input of the level transformer. That is, the amplifier almost works in an idling mode, which significantly reduces harmonic distortions at the output. Look, this is the measurement result of whole circuit, the amplifier plus the survey transformer of level. Compare. You see that the tested transformer doesn't enter additional distortions in the general highway. On the contrary, the amplifier, working in a spalling mode, shows much better characteristics than loaded on speakers. It is necessary to mark that the transformer of level works as a linear driver. Rated voltage on its output is 10 volts and in the maximum 15 volts. The measured dynamic range reaches 100 dB, and this figure was received together with not the most expensive amplifier. Honestly, the tested device is pleasantly surprised. An excellent ratio of signal, noise, total absence of crosstalk signals, any clicks and claps, solid construction. Able if you want. Thanks for attention.